Hey y'all, so it's Friday. Yes, oh my god, this is a long week. So I'm gonna do my 1,000 words, and that'll be it for the week. So that'll get me my about 5,000 or a little more, and it'll put me about 10,000 into this longer story. And then 2 weeks from now, I'll have it half done, and then it'll be done in another 4 after that one. So it'll be hit my deadline of April. And I'll be sending it to the editor so I can get it done for June. I did talk about Friday doing like a question and answer thing, so I did get a couple questions from somebody that I was going to answer. And yes, I did print them out, so I remember what they were. So she asked me about paying for my editors and cover artists. I did originally, when I started, I used a cheap site that I still have it with self-published covers. So I could find cheap covers that were around $60 at the time, because I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't quite know what I was doing, and I wasn't even sure if any of these books would sell. So if you go back into my older books, you can still see those original covers because I kept them up on my folders until the one cover designer we did them. But it was I had them for like 3 books for the Celia Games, Samantha's short story, and then I still have the original 3 covers that I like for Bassett's Daughters. I never did change those ones because I really did like those ones, and they were I was happy with those ones. So yeah, those old covers are still exist, but I don't use them anymore. Then one day, I think for Rainey's first book, the cover artist who I worked with for a while, she contacted me through the self-publishing site, and she goes, I know that you bought one of my covers, so do you want to work together to make any other future covers that you had? Because she was looking for money, so, which, you know, that's awesome. So I appreciated, and then she was the one I worked with until November, when she just kind of disappeared because I think she got COVID, and I don't even know if she's, you know, living, unfortunately. So now I work with another one on Fiverr, and she made 2 of my covers for this year. I put the werewolf one up, and then I already previewed the one for Kira's story, which I'm going to hopefully publish this weekend. And she has one for Cleo's and Petra's that we work together to match the other 5. And then I'll probably do the same thing for Crimson Rose and Melody. So hopefully she's going to do like all of my covers from now on. She's pretty good, considering I was really worried about Cleo's and Petra's. I wasn't sure if it was going to match, but it came out excellent. So yeah, I pay her through Fiverr to do my covers. And then editing, originally, like I said, I didn't have the income, so and I wasn't sure if any of these were going to sell. So I didn't really pay for editing. It wasn't until last year that I really started using a paid editor. I shopped around for a couple. I went through about 3 or 4, and there was some who wanted much more money than I was willing to pay. So, but now I found the one, again, on Fiverr that I've been using. She's almost done all of my stories and helped me clean up my older ones. We have those last 3, and she's got one right now. So probably by April, all those older stories will be done. So yes, I do pay an editor. I don't write as bad as I used to, especially with like my redundancy. I've learned not to do that. So, and my tenses, I still have problems with tenses, so she has to fix those all the time. But if I believe what she says, and I do, because she's cleaned up almost probably about 20 of my stories now, and she tells me that my new ones are not as much work as those older ones. So yes, I do pay for those, and I think I might save this other question till next week because this is getting long. She did ask me another one, and it ties in together, so I think I'll wait to do that one next Friday. And if you have any other questions about, because I've been doing this for 4 years, I've learned quite a bit, with editing and marketing and research, and the question next week that I'll answer also ties into that, but I'm going to cut this off because it's almost 5 minutes and I rambled for a while. So there's part 1 of 2. I'll give you another one next week, and if anybody wants to ask something else, this would be my goal for Fridays. You know, it's question and answer time, because we really can't get together still, and it's easier to do this over videos at this point, unless you're doing like a virtual meeting and whatever. So I appreciate the subscription, and there's my answer for one of her questions, and I will be back next week with the other on a Friday. See ya!